Hello everyone, and welcome back to Anno 1800 One Island Challenge, episode 12. As you can see from this opening, we got our trains, buddies. We got our trains, and they're delivering oil. I actually had a few building session in off camera, like I built the oil arbor, started gathering up some oil to prepare for this next episode, which will be a huge one because we will be finally overhauling the industrial sector and also some of the residential sector. First of all, I really want to say thank you to all the people leaving likes, comments and subscribing to my channel because this is an adventure to me. I started a month ago posting here, and it's absolutely brilliant to see this much of support. I didn't expect that, even this little, for real. Trust me, this little. It's great, really. So thank you very much. And if you can consider subscribing, I won't ask you to subscribe, but I mean, if you watch my content, if you enjoy my content, enjoy my editing, leave a subscribe, leave a comment, leave a like. It doesn't hurt you, but it helps me out a ton because it gives like sense to what I do and gives me faith in the future. So first of all, let's build us some tracks towards the power plant so that we can connect our oil arbor to the oil power plant. Leaving some gaps, of course, when the blocks touch the road, and yep, fine with that. And also, deleting this entire row here. There's a connection there, so no problem. And I want it to here. And we're good to go. With that, we can... Now, before building a power plant, let's set up the tracks. So imagine not having enough steel beams. I mean, we do have enough, but still. Okay, connecting that. Should be good to go there. Plenty of steel beams, having to spend them. Yeah, here it's 54 and 7,000 for that bridge. But come on, this bridge looks sick. Look at that, absolutely stunning. Very close, very close to the little island here. Looks like the island in Rome, in the middle of the Tiber River. So right here, and to the power plant. It will be connected once we build it up. Okay, and I also want, like I saw it, and I definitely want to overhaul the harbor area here. So here we will probably be just having the docklands, and the main harbor we will move up here to have an advanced defense. And also, like, we will be using docklands. Well, this is a one island challenge, so we don't have islands or anything. Like, we have two islands. So one for Tobias, one pier for Tobias, and some piers for our ships. So the trading post is not really needed to be here. And actually, it is more worth it for it to be here, which opens up to the old world. Because from here we can more easily, I should have done this long ago, more easily connect to the general world. You can see here, also by the way, you can see we are pretty good to go with the soap, so we can even sell some. Also, by the way, I started trading some brass, and the first batch came in, 2 batches came in, and I want to remove the weapons now and use my soap. The ratio should also be pretty good. Let's also set it to 200. We can see we can produce enough soap with that, so no problem. And even for the furs. And I think we're good to go for the first power plant. Huge step towards civilization and big power. Okay, this is a big move. Let's check the consumption of oil. I'm not sure about that. It's on general goods, and we have very little, right? Yeah, we consume 12 per minute, but we produce 16. So what if we boost it? Let's check the production with that. Only -1 on the happiness, so that's not bad. And we are at 24. So we could have exactly 1 power plant more. And that's very good to know. With boosting, we can have 2 power plants. So that will be not right now because we don't even need it. There's no need to cause riots or fires there. Ram is out, but it's coming in. I also, let me show you in the new world. I also built some more rum distilleries and rearranged here because it was so ugly to look at, so I had to rearrange. and yeah, so we are 4, and we actually consume 4, just 8. When I say 4, I say 4 rum distilleries, but we consume 8. And if you double check with Risorgimento, oh, also they consume rum. So yeah, probably some other 2 more. Okay, but we definitely would need logs then. Maybe we can have some more here. 100%. 99%, it's good to me. And you can have your road connections. Right. Yeah, that's 2. Can we have another one here? Nah, 49, that's very bad. Yeah, and that's some space more for the sugarcane farm. So, nope, we cannot have any more. We could probably import some more logs from the docklands and then send it to the new world. It's a bit of a stretch, but necessary. Let me expand to the maximum of this little patch capacity, so that we know how far can we stretch. Will be ugly, but absolutely necessary. We don't have much space here, so can we fit another road there? Does a road fit there? That's the question. Oh, it does, perfectly so. And also some few houses here. 2 more. They look ugly as hell though. Let's let's not do that.
What have you done?
House here and few houses here. And definitely 4 here. And got 5 more there. Okay, the road doesn't fit there, but it fits. Ooh, oh. No, we don't need that road there, so that's good. Some few houses here don't fit there. And 2 more with dumped here. Yeah, I will leave it like that. We don't need that. You know what? Let's place 1. Okay, so that's the maximum capacity for this little patch of island that we can have. With that, let's check consumption goods for consumption rates. Okay, we should increase the fried plantains definitely. Ponchos can hold, but just for safety, I will build 1 more. And look at that! We counted perfectly. Like 3 fish oil factories, 3 plantains plantations, and 3 fried plantain kitchens. That's exactly what we need. Actually, a bit of a surplus, but upgrading more jornaleros to obreros will lead to a perfect balance in goods production. No. I can't withstand that. So maybe we can have a smaller park there. It's just a house. Come on. Right. Let's go back to the old world. With that, we have enough storage capacity in the new world. We have 400 tons of storage. Let's attend the newspaper first. And as usual, just a 15% propaganda. I don't want to go overboard with the consumerism. Maybe we can start thinking about some 30% reduction. We don't use we don't use our influence for anything else, really. Just some happiness, so to have the casual festival going by. Let's check. Let's see about that. 260. Yeah, we have plenty of influence to go around, and reducing. And minus 50%, plus 15. Yeah, I think we're good. Right. Got plenty of happiness with that. Look at that, plus 20 on the island average. We can. Nope. We need another 10 for the second volunteer for the services. Escort quest, we don't have any ships.
How did you manage to
Tobias has come. Whoa, he's taking 6 to 7 minutes to trade. And we upgraded the soap to level epic. Actually, also timber to level legendary while off camera before starting to record. and growing. Actually, we should import more grain. Say 500 to be capped on the capacity. It's very little timber at this point. Look at that. Like just by making timber scale on the pyramid of the specialty exports, it's absolutely stunning. The ratio is very, very good. Like 1 ton of timber equals 1 ton of grain, and grain is much more slow and hard to produce. It occupies space, occupies workforce. So very good pick for us to go with the timber here. Oh. My bad, it is not connected. I didn't check for that. And yeah, they're suffering because of that. So we can, first of all, have a central warehouse here. It cannot be centralized, but you know what I mean. Paved roads all the way. Upgraded 2 times, and we can remove this row 3 warehouses, saving space and logistics. Because with carts with electricity are boosted also in loading and unloading times. Let's move it. It bothers me so much that it's not... Yeah, it's not symmetrical, but we have to do with that. Have to deal with that. Actually, the last thing I wanted to check, we have 1 contract and we could go for another export office. So let's go for it, I would say. And go with iron and finally, iron and coal. So to produce lots and lots of steel. And with steel we can produce sewing machines. So sewing machines would be another beautiful export goods. So enough with the blabbing, let's overhaul the industrial sector. Get into a bit of a time lapse. And that is the first part of the overhauling of the industrial sector, all perfectly well crammed inside a huge production facility. As you can see, we only need really 2 warehouses, and they are not overhauled. Overcrowded, I would say. I mean, there's some time, but it's completely fine. Maybe we can go for the second turn of upgrading. Yeah, one single warehouse that's upgraded to the maximum can take up this entire industry sector. Let's check our consumption and production rate because I'm sure they are completely destroyed. So we're good on the bread and sausage. Pigs should also have increased. Yeah, 67. What are you talking about, dude? And definitely the fur coats. Yeah, we would have to definitely take into account that. Let's remove this road. Space. We could finally thinking of having the World's Fair here once we get to investors. This is hard though. Like, we also have lots and lots of space over to here to use this side of the power plant. As you can see, it has reached somewhat its limits down here. We have more space here, and probably moving some of the building capacity. I don't know. I don't even know why I crammed the glass works here. Does the power plant reach down there? No, it doesn't. It's a bit of a pain. But yeah, let's move these. They cost lots of though to move. Yeah, they definitely work there. And we can have 3 of the Windows factory. This one has to turn around. Beautiful. And yeah, I will move my Windows production down here. We can have 3. They are boosted, so they produce every 30 seconds. That's very good. And yeah. So just spending the money and not the building materials with that. Absolutely destroying our productions, like supplies at least, like pigs and such. So logs, let's get rid of the logs, the lumberjack huts. Okay, got our 2 charcoal burners. Look at that, plenty of space also over here. That's the oil though. We couldn't close it with a wall. A culture wall, like industrial wall. Yeah, let's think about that later. And with that we can remove our glassworks. Move them down to here, these 2. Obviously, I didn't do any calculations before overhauling the sector, so that's why I'm redoing all of it as of now. You know what? You could even squeeze them a bit more on the north. Yeah, so to save a tad more space, because every little tile counts. Because electricity, say, if you place a building, say, on that single tile, it will receive electricity. If you place it here, it will not. So every little tile counts in the game. Right, we can have our 2 fire station placed like this, so they occupy less space vertically. Cover the place in fire station. Because with high productivity, actually we don't even need this road. Could actually think of bringing the framework knitters down here. Yeah, let's do it. They will not occupy lots of space. I don't even care about bringing them actually. So let's delete all of them first of all. Yep, and any other one? Okay, for that we do need how many framework knitters? 26 divided by 2, 13. 13 divided by 2 once again, because it's boosted by electricity. It's almost 7. So we can have them here. 6. And let's say 7 down here. Yeah, make it 7 down here. Can have another fire station. You can't really have enough of them. For a single oh no, it is reached. Okay. Yes, very good. We have stretched the range of the power plant to its maximum limits here. That's it. That is what I meant right before. Like for one tile, it reaches electricity. That's very good to see, and it should be enough, right? Yeah, 28, perfectly fine. Bread and sausage, we are completely fine, and we should now think about reducing probably our soap production, because soap is not that valuable anymore. Also, delete all these sawmills here. Yes, the warehouse, another warehouse. Police station, we don't need that. I'm trying to cut down on the maintenance. Let's remember about the sewing machines factory. We still have to move them. And yeah, the pigs, right? The pigs. Let me do a quick calculation with the Docklands main wharf for how much we need of what. Oh, Tobias is actually here. Let's see. First of all, he's taking lots and lots of time to trade, and we stocked up on the coal. That's good to know. We use timber also for the grain and for the potatoes. That's good. Pigs we do have plenty of. Soap actually not so much. Like we used every little soap that Tobias needed, and it's good. Logs are full. Definitely think, yeah. Let's build our sawmills in our boosted sector so that we can boost them. Indeed. We can also get rid of the charcoal burners since we don't need them anymore. Also this warehouse with that, the police station, and the road system. There's a little road there. And let's actually cover this up with fire station first of all, and the walls. With covering it in fire station, and I did actually mean it. Right. And let's close it up and also wrap this episode up because, yeah, quite a busy and preparatory episode, I know. We didn't do lots of. So, and closing this up would give us the opportunity to have city also here. Keep on clicking on the right tile, on the wrong tile actually. Good. Ready for the big jump. Right when the train is passing by and the wall is built up and running. Train going by the grate is by the door. The gate actually is absolutely stunning. You would still understand that you're living by an oil well, but oil refinery they're called in this game. Yeah, but ornaments and improvements of the city will come later, at a later date, with actually overhauling the civilization sector, the civilized sector. For now, we adjusted our industry. I will fiddle around with the production and consumption rates of the industry, so to make sure we can import and produce enough of the raw materials to actually sustain this boosted industry now. So, yeah. Quite a busy episode, very focused on the industry, but it was absolutely necessary to have Battletech grow ever so fast. Stay tuned for the next one.